So when you think that you done seen or heard everything that you thought you could come up against, the devil throws another uppercut at you. So I'm scrolling, through the TikTok as usual. I think that's where all the spirits pop up at, you know. So now, I guess if you're a heterosexual woman, but you refuse to date a bisexual man, that makes you a homophobe. So there's people, that marry people, you're in a marriage for 15, 20 years with someone. You didn't know this person was a bisexual. Or you didn't know this person had, gay tendencies, lesbian tendencies. And now, they decide to exercise that right. They decide to exercise their preferences. And now the marriage is torn apart. The kids, they're confused, because now daddy's with another man. Mama is by herself raising us, or vice versa. Mama might be with another woman. All these years we thought the relationship was stable, and then the next thing you know, the marriage is split up. You see, and now there's a fight going on over the kids. Who gets the kids? Not to mention the risk for transmission of diseases, in these different communities. He might be with another man and bring home some kind of STD. There's just so much involved, and now you're wrong because you have a preference. Your life is at risk. You see how the devil, he can change things up so that if you stand on your morals, now you're wrong. You're the one that's in the wrong. That's total confusion. Let's look at some scriptures real quick, because we live in a world of confusion now. You see, we can't call her a ma'am because she'll get upset. You might lose your job if you call her ma'am. So what are we to call you, sir? It? What do we call you? That's confusion. That's confusion when you leave the hospital with your newborn and the birth certificate. There's not a him. There's not a male or a female on the birth certificate anymore, like it used to be. That is confusion. 1 Corinthians 14:33 says, "For God is not the author of confusion." You see, everything in this world is contrary to the Bible. Contrary. God made Adam and Eve. You see? But Someone's gonna be upset, and this video might not stay up very long, but that's okay. For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. See, God did not mean for there to be any kind of question as to what you are. There's no question. You shouldn't be confused or fearful of what I should call this person. A him, a sir, mister, ma'am. There shouldn't be any second guessing. Look at Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. You see, because this person is catching all kinds of hell on TikTok because she said, I don't want to date a man that is confused, as to what he is, or as to what he wants. That's good. That's good if she doesn't want, a man that's confused. Why is it wrong? Why are people calling him good and calling her evil? You see, when the Bible clearly tells you that it's abomination, for a man to be with a man or a woman to be with a woman. You see, they don't teach you that in Christian church. You see, that all comes with that false Christ. All these different doctrines, all this confusion, that comes with the false Christ. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. So we live in a world now where you're wrong if you have any kind of preference. You see, if you have any preference, because it's going to get to the point where if a homosexual man approaches you and you're a heterosexual man and you have issue with it, you're going to be frowned upon. You see, that's what it's going to come down to. It's already like that. You see, if you are a straight woman and a lesbian woman is harassing you on the job, it's getting to the point now where that lesbian woman isn't going to get, she's not going to get a slap on the wrist for that, for harassing you on your job. But you can lose your job, you're going to lose your job because she's sexually harassing you on your job. That's the direction this world is going in. Evil now is good and good is evil. You see, that's confusion.